seminar on technical topic. Attend this session from the view that how you will be getting looking after your seminar topics, and now clause by whatever technical project you work on, that similar topic you have to carry on your project work in final year. So that most of the work you do in for your seminar, you put your hard efforts in that, looking for topic, then preparations, finding out technical information. All this knowledge you gathered you will be able to apply in form of your project work also. So do not limit your thinking or vision to that. I really need to understand the seminar sources from this wider view that in my I really need to start on converting my seminar topic into project work. What should be in my mind, so that and my project you gain happiness and satisfaction from your project work. As soon as the 6th or 7th semester of engineering begins, bothers the students is 45 minutes or 30 minutes a seminar, and in semester you really need to start working on it as your academic project. You really are bothered by how to select a best topic and how to efficiently present it. Presentation studies, etc., is another part that you can carry on later. But first, which topic should I be selecting? You will be comfortable technically, you'll be presenting it. So selection of a seminar topic is a hurdle for many of the students. So through this, let us finalize our today's agenda. Why, first of all, this seminar is inserted in your sixth or seventh semester by university, and why this needs to be project idea or is given to the final year students. Then we'll discuss how to finalize our area that interests us, and lastly we will focus on how efficiently we can work on it. So this is the small agenda for today. So let us begin with why university has planned with this idea of seminar or academic project. Later, once you get pass out from engineering, you will really be having memories in your mind about your third year seminar or final year project. This is the best time that you come together, apply your own mind and research, and do create some wonderful in which is your final year project. So it's a time to spend innovatively together, creatively together, and time to craft something out of the things that you have learned. So don't look at it from the exam point of view or only from point of view of securing the marks. It is something that it is for your own good memories that you will be. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, madam, audible, absolutely fine.
Yeah. So you'll happy with whatever you'll be creating if you create it with a positive and good mindset. So let us see why university has arranged this seminar in the in your syllabus or in your academic period. Till the time you complete your first and second year, you have technically got idea about the engineering subjects. So time that to choose that what of computer engineering or IT engineering, and time to acquire more deeper knowledge about that particular. So you learn many related subject in engineering about algorithms, data structures, or computing. Now, in the as soon as the concerns begin your mind, you should think it as an opportunity that now this XYZ area is interesting, sounds interesting to me, and I should be applying all my skills of learned out of the related subjects like algorithms or problem solving to learn or apply to this particular area. It also helps the students to get insight about the industries. That is, in IT industries or software industries or the industries that work for embedded systems, what is actually the process there, what protocols they follow, what standards they choose or apply, what tools they use, what is their procedure for working. So when you start studying a seminar topic uh, in details, you will be slowly coming to know that, okay, there is a certain procedure or protocols that must be followed, which is when done, you are able to acquire a proper insight of the what's going on, which are the recent trends in industry or in the field of IT or computers. So this helps students to get insight about the industry when they're preparing in this way. Uh, this also gives students to dig into the recent trends and technologies that is being adopted in the market. Sad to say, but there is a little gap between what is covered in academics and what is going on in the industry. Industry requires something plus from whatever is covered in the academic period of the engineering, because we particular to computer and IT branch know that the changes are happening every day and our industry is progressing as compared to other industries. So when students apply their mind in searching for seminar topic, they really need to dig into what is been going on in the industry or market, software companies. So by doing this, they get a chance to get acquainted with the current pace of industry and know different technologies in detail. Yes, chance to work together as a team, because you will have a little experience of your professional life where you may start working as for as the beginning, from developer to designer to administrator to manager. There are different profiles and stages in the lifespan of software programmer, and the very first skill they require is to learn how to work as a team member. So it requires certain soft skill, understanding skills at the behavioral level also. And this is the right time that the people have thought that students should now start working in this way to get industry. This also, some insight has also put by the academicians that students should apply the knowledge they have gained from the different subjects. For example, software engineering. This subject is in there in third year, which covers how the software development is done and what are the different stages in which this project should be carried out. Helpful for the students to apply in their work when they work in for their seminars or projects, and hence this has been put by the academicians at this particular stage. Also, it gives you a chance to have a real experience about the project development. So if you really follow the ideal process led by the protocols, then you will have a very nice experience about the project development. So these are all the different goals that we request students or want students to work on their seminar topic sincerely and carry out their project work very sincerely, to help you goals in mind, that slowly you become you start your thinking as the industry person is thinking. So this really helps you to grow in future. So in short, the goals of technical seminar are learning new concept, understanding various aspects of trends or research that is going on in market, develop your analysis skill, and uh, glorify your presentation skills. So this is what is expected. If you have thoroughly gone through your seminar topic, you will be nicely able to is a latter part. First part, important part, is understanding the area of the seminar. And in short, the goals of project work are understand the problem or thrust areas, apply your learnings, discover and innovate, and work as a team. So we have already discussed this. So now let us move to next topic. How to finalize area or the project of your, let it be seminar or let it be a final year project. We really need to apply from which sources will I get proper area or topic. And very important thing is you have to really dig into your mind. You have to really identify what area or interesting topic. It is always better. Don't think that putting very much complicated area or topic or something which has a long title will be a good project or will be a good seminar. Very important thing is how much you understand from that particular area and how much expertise you really have area. In our engineering life, we really do not like all subjects. We have liking or we develop liking for particular area or particular subjects. They may be programming or related to software. Work in hardware. Some students do not like to code at all. They like to design or they like to innovate. So people may have liking for different areas, and it is always better to ask yourself that what interests me, and whatever is the answer, from that answer you should start searching your project topic or seminar topic. Now if we broadly classify these areas which we have learned till now, we find that there is one area of software. Suppose I want to develop one project in my area which is software, then which are all the different fields? You can have, you can develop a project for OS to perform better. You can work on software as a system. You can work to more tune or optimize the performance of algorithms, optimizing or making them faster on time, or optimizing them on memory, optimizing them on user experience, on robustness, etc. So there are different optimization parameters which you can consider. Data mining databases is one of the subordinate areas under software. Artificial intelligence, image processing, are another areas where you can think that whether you have interest in this particular area or not. Another broad category can be category of internet. So ask yourself that do you really do these topics really interest you, that whether you will like to work on different web services, how web services are developed or designed to give user best experience, or internet of things. Nowadays smart materials or smart products come. Those are called as Internet of Things. Example, Alexa or Siri voice assistants. So this is another area or related to internet. Storage is important thing. So cloud computing comes into picture. When it is internet, yes, cyber security, hence privacy of the people, there's social networking, all this comes into picture. Nowadays, you know that social networking applications gather user data and they make it or customize for the user or present it for the user for better user experience. So these are again sub areas for the category of internet. So ask yourself, does any topic from this interest you? Another category can be mobile computing. In mobile computing, you can think of whether you can really develop application or any website or web a short service which acts as a user interface. Then you can think of UI UX, that is user interface, user experience kind of modules when any app is considered in mobile. Then recommendation system is there. Just now I told you that suppose I browse certain kind of pages on Facebook, then you know that on Amazon all the products on are recommended to me from Facebook which pages I have browsed. So that is called as recommendation system, observing the user pattern, browsing pattern, and suggesting him products of according to that browsing pattern. So that can come under this mobile computing. Then you can think of another category as hardware or embedded systems, wherein automation is applied to simplify or ease user work, or virtual reality is applied or augmented reality is applied to give user a better experience. Automation, there are many applications that you may be thinking. For example, robotics, using robots for simplifying human tasks, or employing robots where humans cannot work at all. So such can be the applications if you think of hardware or embedded system categories. Virtual reality and augmented reality really came forward in the period of lockdown, where people cannot actually experience few things because of the restrictions in lockdown. For example, if people cannot go to travel, they can use augmented reality computing applications came forward which gave user the experience of traveling into Himalayas or onto the beaches. So how they have developed this? Their augmented reality is nothing but some of the smart devices, either in terms of visual devices, sound devices, they develop for giving user a real 3D experience. You can another think of another category for finding out your topic, that you really need to improve user experience. For example, think of all IoT devices which are optimized from the aspect of improving the user experience. Design thinking is one of the branch in this UX that these people only think that how the end user will be having the enriched experience and how his job will be simplified. These are called as smart materials. Example, I told you Alexa or Siri. They because of such voice assistant software, the user experience is enhanced and people are can do their job on way. So this is another category you can think of. And the very important last category is social concerns. You may be observing in real life many of the problems in society which people suffer, and a real solution is needed to be found out. For example, look at the blind people, how they navigate on the roads using their sticks. Nowadays there are softwares for blind people that tell them how what is their way, what will be the hurdles, which will be the major points, where there will be ATMs, banks, or restaurants, where will be they, and if any assistance are required, what they should do, etc. So they considered what will be the problems for this particular category and what should be the solution. Likewise, there are many other social concerns. For example, look at the traffic at any signal and what is going on. There are some problems you will find there. Or look at the uneven situations at the bus stations. Find out such concerns and find out what can be the software solution or hardware solution to uh, minimize or avoid such kind of problems or concerns that are troubling people. So these are the different ways you can think on that what really is interesting to you, and only stick to that area which will be obviously easier for you to work on later. So don't fall in love with longer titles or complex things that is okay to read, but not you are not able to understand. Don't go for such project areas or seminar topics. Firstly, find out your interest. So this is the picture that I thought that these are the broader categories, and I just explained you just now that you can really think of where you find the scope in upcoming days according to your interest. Yes, scope is also important because you may think of very good innovative concept or a solution that can be a seminar topic or project topic, but you should find out whether it suits to in the scope of the third year seminar or final year project, because we have limited time period or a time frame in which we have to complete our work. So scope is also important. So feasibility study should be done before you finalize your seminar topic and convert it into academic project. So think what suits best to your interest and what can be covered and completed in dedicated time as allocated by university. So that is also important. What skills we have, what is time in hand, and what resources you will be having. According to that, choose any of the topic which interests you. So this is how you should look at the aspect of selecting a project area. Now, when you want to select a topic, whether for your seminar or for your project, uh, we find there are different resources from which we can get such topic or area. Suppose I like to work on social concerns, then how to get topics related to this? Or suppose I like to work on robotics, sounds very interesting to me. I'm ready to read anything on robotics. So where will I get information related to robotics, which is most recent, which is most trustworthy, and which is easier for the students also. So there are some research resources. We can get information from research resources also, where people doing research in the field of computers or IT write their research ideas, algorithms, or designs, concepts, and present them in the form of a research paper. Research communities which publish this work are research resources. This research community will give a platform for other readers to understand what is going on in the research community. And reading their work at this platform will let you understand what is the recent trends that people are thinking on. Many huge number of researchers are working, and hence we as a student get opportunity to have a look into this variety of topics when we search on different research platforms. I'll explain you some of them. So another thing is dig into that is going on. If you find research and convert it like which are the recent trends. If you consider like say computing, then you know that quantum computing is talked too much now, or mobile computing or cloud computing, etc. So even if you Google recent trends in CS and IT, you will get a number of areas. So this really matters, but trust the good resources like say Google Scholar or the websites of tech giants in the industries like Google hai, Amazon hai. If you trust these tech giants, then they really have IBM, Microsoft. They put the trends or the ideas they are working on their platforms. You can follow them and can be acquainted with what is going on as a most recent trend in the market. Or you can think of what is the software industry or the hardware industry is looking after or is working on. So there are some industrial projects. For example, some of the software industries peculiarly work on banking solution or finance solutions. Some of the industries peculiarly work on automations. Some of the industries peculiarly work on embedded systems. So you really need to find out which industry requires what kind of application support and can it be a good area. Then think of everyday life's hurdle, as I told before, that think from after you step out your home to reach to your destination, what different problems you face, which if were not there could have eased your life. So looking from this perspective will also enable you to find out different problem areas, and then you will be able to find out or apply your thinking. Can I have a better solution for this? For example, there is no queue on the bus stops. What can be the hardware or proper solutions? So you can think like that. Or another category is innovate. Looking at these different things which you find is totally out of the world idea, which can ease people life, which put them at more comfort, can be the topic of interest. So opportunities are around us, we really need to look after them. Let us consider one by one. For example, research community. I told you this is nothing but those platforms which publish the research work of research community. And some of the phenomenon or famous names in this is Scopus, which is nothing but it is a large database of good scientific literature, which is in the form of published journals, books, or conference paper, where researchers are working on current trends to optimize them in a better way. For example, making them more faster or making them more efficient or making them more better to experience, or working for betterment of privacy preservation or working for betterment of security, etc. So they have different aims in mind and doing their research, publishing through conferences, papers are available here. This you already must have, your guides already must have talked about that. IEEE Science Direct are some of the research resources where such material is available. Even on Wikipedia, you will get information about various recent trends. And you know that it is also available in local language, so better to read it in local language first, which is comfortable for you, and then apply the thinking in form of the research writing. So these are the different resources you can dig into if you want to have more deeper view of your topic. Then there are some platform resources. Example, hackathon, which government of India has organizes for giving platform to the innovators all over India. You can visit the website and will come to know what are the different kind of projects that it is showcasing. From that also you can get an idea about which are the current trends and people are working for what cause. There are social causes, there are research causes, there are user experiences causes, and number of causes are there. People are working on different projects, and even if you simply navigate through the list of projects, you will get a better and finer idea about what's going on in the industries. Another such example is Startup India project. The Startup India, this is the website which you, if navigate, will come to know the showcase of the user projects, that which kind of different applications are developed by users. Some of them are peculiar to medical field, some of them are peculiar to military area, military of or Indian Army. So you will find them the abstract of the project idea, what tools they are using, what technology they are following, and how they are putting it in form of advertisement or making it popular on social media. So all their journey is listed through this. Even you listen to technical TED talks, you will get idea about the trends. So this is a very nice platform to have idea to different topics. Recent trends. If I really want to talk about which sounds me recent, is Internet of Things. You already know a voice assistant like example, but there are tremendous other examples also. For example, fitness gadgets have come, or different sensory environment, sensory devices have come, which work upon light or music or sound and give user a better experience. So Internet of Things is a very good area, and you will get different innovative projects on either of these platform I have mentioned, that you will find different innovative ideas, and maybe you will be choosing one. AI is such another areas where machine learning is, I think, is a very good area where you can go on having interesting applications, develop interesting applications suitable to seminar or project. Augmented reality, as I have talked on, that it really have geared up in recent days to give user a better experience than virtual reality. And it is a really interesting areas which, with the help of different smart hardware, which accept your commands or sense the environment and give user a better experience of the environment. So augmented reality is also upcoming area. 5G preparations, yes, many of the industrial products have been geared up or have been tuned now, have been modified now, because they really need to adopt to a very better speed of working. So 5G preparations can be another area you can that you may like to work on. Seamless conversation with machine, I have covered it in AI, that how a user, any user in any of the areas in India, say any rural area of India, can be acquainted or can use your project or product to work seamlessly. User interfaces, yes, that is as the concept of OS is nowadays vanishing by many of the Apple devices, where there is no OS but just a startup that sounds like OS but is very quicker. For machines like that, really there is a need to develop user interfaces with minimum of the data entry and maximum of the user experience. So that can be there. And quantum computing is another upcoming area. So you can browse them, go look into this, and can find out what really interests you. Industrial application, as I told you, these are some of the applications where IT is applied to ease user experience or save user efforts. Or robotics, where robots can be used in place of human, and job can be simplified or can be done in quicker manner. So such industrial applications can be thought of. Say for example, if you have been to Mahindra workshop in Nasik, they have they manufacture the cars using robots, where per day manufacturing number is also very smart, that how they robots are used everywhere to make a car come into picture or uh, deliver the final end product. So such industrial applications can also be thought. They must be having some hurdles there. Their products may not be 100% delivering what they want. So such areas can be thought of, that what can be the still area of improvement in these applications which will make their life better. So such industrial applications can also be studied. Another is, I told you, avoid to avoid everyday's life hurdle, we can observe some real world scenarios or can study some surveys where people have problem, or we can observe some uncommon events which happen once or twice in a year, but is a area of trouble. We can develop the uh, vision of being more empathetic, and can think of the software solutions which can ease people life. So there are a number of opportunities which we really need to look at differently, and can come up with different ideas. Example I will soon share, that when you go on railway flyover bridge or any flyover bridge where suppose some survey is going on, what picture do you see? People are large number of people are rushing from here to there, everyone in his own rush is going somewhere, and we find chaos on these places. So can there be a better solution for management of this crowd? You may like to Google afterwards ST project for FOBs, which is easier for people to use. Uh, think of your travel to a longer destination through bus. What happens in the midway break? The bus stops at some hotel or restaurant for a break, and say after 15 minutes, it again starts its journey further. What happens? The driver has to rush into the bus and see whether everyone has come or not. Is all seats are occupied? All have come back, and is it safe now to start the bus? It's a problem area, thrust area. So these are the real world problems that can you give some software solution to such, remove that problem and make his life better. So think of that. Or parking is a very problematic thing in the city, especially city metro cities, or even in small towns. We find that if parking slots are not there, people behave in indisciplined manner, and uh, convert chaos into more chaos. So can we give a solution to simplify such kind of real world problems? This can be another way of looking for your project idea. Another event examples, Mumbai flood, where some monitoring system was required, or Twin Tower, Taj or Trident attack, where some security sensors or system could have been in a better way. Environmental crisis come like Nisarg Vadal we had, or tsunami waves. So there can be uncommon event, and there can be some better monitoring systems in picture, which gives user a better solution. Another topics, finding out everyday life hurdle. Consider the um, developing your mind to think it more empathetically, to find out solutions to the problems of senior citizens. Example, they do not remember the TV's which channel number is having or displays which channel. So they have problem of remembering the channel number. Can you apply your thinking and develop a solution for them? I want to see Z Marathi. I don't remember its channel number. When I talk Z Marathi, it should display me that channel. Example. So if you really think empathetically, you can bring solutions to improve life of people having troubles. For example, blind crossing the roads, or for their more alertness, awareness, some project can be developed. You must have heard about Roti Bank project. Wherever poor people need food, or even now there are projects like uh, uh, poor people in need of some particular things, like say admission for education or clothes, etc. My project will have sensors that people raising the inquiries, or my project will have some display where actual works needs to be done, and the volunteers will be guided to collect the things from where they are generating and deliver or donate the things where the need is. Example of roti bank, it has a very nice display of demand and supply chain, and it simplifies the work for the volunteers. So if you really think empathetically, you will find n number of project areas where real solution is required. We really need to break our traditional thinking process and be a design thinker, if we really want to work on an innovative project. Example, I am running one example, just confirm whether the video is shared, because if that is first innovation example is treat the limitations as opportunity. Wherever we get the limitations, we should look at as opportunity, how a solution can be found out to cover those limitations and develop a solution irrespective of the limitations. Has the screen shared? Can you watch this video? Can students watch the video? Can someone reply and tell me whether the video is visible? So limitation is traffic, and opportunity is developing such vehicles which can survive in heavy traffic. Limitation is space, and opportunity is developing machines which are space efficient. So again, these are the solutions, efficient solutions for problems like heavy traffic. Getting space is a challenge, and these are the space efficient vehicles, for example. Right, so let us come back. So we really need to treat such limitations and convert it into the opportunities. Wherever you find such areas are there, can be your project topic or a seminar topic. Another example is we really need to respect the conclusions from history or the learnings from history, but using that wisely, we can create further solution or future solutions. I'll share another video which will give you this idea. Example, Google self-driving bikes.
The Dutch cycle more than any other nation, more than 9 kilometers per person. But that also means we have 350,000 bike-related injuries. Now imagine that we would make biking safer, smarter, and easier by applying self-driving technology to biking. We taught our self-driving bike to figure out where it is, what's around it, what will happen next, and what it should do. We leaned on Google's expertise in self-driving cars, but we had to adapt the technology to work on a bike. We decided to add 2 additional features. First, you can request the bike to pick you up wherever you are, and we developed a comfort mode, adjusting the pedals to a perfect resting position.
I think the self-riding bike could really give a boost to the economy because people could also work on their bicycle. You work in your office, you work in your home, you work in your car. You could even work on your bike.
I have so much more time. My kids love it. They're just free. They can go anywhere they want, anytime they want. It's amazing.
Right, so this is something smart they have created by tackling the problem area that we have to be we have to be really all time attentive to the traffic or the environment. Another way of looking at the topic is we really need to liberate or free people from their routine work. Can they be eased? Can there be a solution? Let us see an example.
Hands-free. Trying to open the car with your hands full? We've all been there. Thankfully, this everyday problem has come to an end with the best hands-free technology features in the new Seat Ateca. As soon as you get within 1.5 meters of the vehicle, the car detects your presence thanks to a transmitter in your car's key and allows you to unlock the doors by simply holding the front door handle. This is the Kessie keyless technology, developed to make your everyday life much easier. You can also open the boot without lifting a finger thanks to the virtual pedal. Simply wave your foot under the tailgate and the boot opens automatically. Now that you've got everything in, the only thing you need to do is press the electric tailgate button to close the boot. Jump into the driving seat and get ready to enjoy the ride.
So the aim was to liberate or free people by making their life easy. So this is how out of the box thinking can be developed by tackling such problems in daily life. Another way looking at it can be deliver user a good experience, not a product. This example, this advertisement, you must all be knowing.
Yes.
लगता है पूजा ने फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट एक्सेप्ट कर ली दादी।
ओह, अलेक्सा, प्ले चुरा लिया है तुमने?
ओके।
चुरा लिया है
उसका ऑलरेडी कोई बॉयफ्रेंड है।
एलेक्सा, प्ले। मैं फिर भी तुमको चाहूंगा।
ओके।
Right, so such experiences where a user gets enhanced experience and can work with such products and enjoy such products. So this can be the design thinking point of view of developing new products for simplifying users' life. So be mindful that when you are creating such solutions, create the solution that really cares for people. Nowadays, many solutions that were created previously now sounds as a problem for users. For example, how some of the social media companies are using the user data, and now government has to apply different controls on such usage of such products in public or in their own country. So we really need to apply it responsibly when we are thinking of solutions. Some innovations, if you are thinking of them, there are smart platforms in our country also, If you really have a good idea, innovative idea for people, for society, then you can showcase your product, develop your product through a startup idea, and wherein you will get good mentors, even finance, resources, working culture, guidance to put your project idea into a finished product. So such IT startups are chapters are available, and they are ready to help you if you really have a out of the box solutions. Let us have look into some IT startups. Go through these sites, live.ai, which surpasses Amazon Alexa or Siri by supporting many of the Indian local languages. Let us have look at this product, what they have innovated.
My mom got her first smartphone around 6 years back. Initially, she used it for making calls and taking pictures. Then a couple of years ago, she got on data and came on social networking apps like WhatsApp and Facebook. But I rarely got any text message from her because typing in Indian languages is just too difficult. The current keyboards are just not made for Indian languages. They are made for Roman and Latin scripts. And this applies to not just India, it applies to China and rest of Asia. So roughly around 2 to 3 billion population is in a place where they cannot type using current keyboards. So this inspired us to create speech recognition system for Indian languages. So a year and a half back, I introduced my mom to our voice-based language software. Now she is able to send text messages to me and the rest of family by just speaking into the phone. And this is the story of millions of Indians who have found a new voice, a new way to express themselves online, thanks to our speech recognition technology in 10 Indian languages. Voice is such a basic human activity that even we do not know all the use cases. Live.ai's speech recognition APIs are being used by hundreds of developers in many imaginative ways that continues to inspire us. People are using it for taking voice input in devices, for transcribing videos and lectures, to automate customer care calls, and getting customer insights from speech data. Other than speech, we are working on challenging problems in language, like natural language understanding, text-to-speech synthesis, voice biometrics, and other such problems. At Live.ai, our mission is to empower 1 billion Indians to communicate with their devices, businesses, and government in their own language.
Right. So this particular Live.ai startup is nothing but they have developed a product which supports more than 8 Indian languages, and it is not only for using the social media or the phone. They have supported many of the local businesses through the machine learning algorithms they have developed for the local Indian languages, like supporting small businesses like hotels, restaurant, where people can exchange money through voice commands. He says that we are not an AI company, but we are in business of creating joy and comfort for people. So this is how they applied their thinking, that we want to simplify the life of these people. There was no complex problem statement. Look at the problem statement. In business of creating joy. So such products really become successful in future. Another example is the Wi-Fi Dabba Geo plans. They have put the startup which came out of this idea. Let us see the video.
जियो के बाजार में आने के बाद से डेटा प्लान काफी सस्ता हो गया है, लेकिन जियो के इस प्लान को टक्कर देने के लिए आ गया है वाईफाई डब्बा। भले ही सरकार छोटे दुकानों और रेहड़ी में वाईफाई लगाने की तैयारी कर रही थी, लेकिन उससे पहले ही वाईफाई डब्बे ने ये कर दिया है। बेंगलुरु के एक स्टार्टअप है जिसका नाम है वाईफाई डब्बा। ये स्टार्टअप के कुछ डेटा प्लान है जिसकी शुरुआत कीमत ₹2 है। ₹2 में 100 MB डेटा मिलेगा। इसके अलावा ₹10 का भी प्लान है जिसमें 500 MB डेटा मिलेगा। 20 रुपए में 1 GB डेटा मिलेगा। तीनों पैक्स की वैलिडिटी 24 घंटे की ही है। जियो की बात करें तो वो 19 रुपए में अनलिमिटेड वॉइस कॉलिंग के साथ 0.15 GB डेटा देती है और इसकी भी वैलिडिटी 1 दिन ही है। यह डेटा पैक लोकल चाय दुकान या बेकरी पर उपलब्ध होगा। फिलहाल यह सिर्फ बेंगलुरु में ही है। टोकन देखने में वैसा ही है जैसा पहले आप अपने
right. So these people have developed a solution for giving people better cost-effective solutions of mobile plans. So they are available at local tea stalls and bakeries, and they have thought that how their job can be simplified, where people can get access it to everywhere. So these are all the points that we really need to be serious about, that topics are around us. We really need to have a vision that can see the problem areas. We really need to have an ear that can listen to problems of people or their hurdles. And we really need to need a mind that can think in a way that how can I use my knowledge and technology, can apply my learnings to create or craft a easy solutions, user-friendly solution for people. So isn't these areas are all around us, right? So selecting a topic then should not be a problem if we have these things in or we are equipped with these things. So I have talked enough on how can we get ideas for project or the seminar topic. Let us see the last part of the presentation, how we are, if once we finalize the seminar topic, we now need to convert it into a project. So how we can do it. In third year, you learn a subject of software development. Stages are taught, the process, scientific process, so that in development of a project should be minimum, or the joy of project development should be maximum. So people have gone through problems and then have come up to this solution that whenever a project is to be developed, there should be a proper requirement analysis, proper robust designing, and then development, testing, maintenance, costing, etc. will come afterwards. So requirement analysis and designing is very important part when you start working with your project. And when this requirement analysis is very good, or when you understand requirement of a project very good, when you do a proper survey of the methods that are already there, this is called as literature survey. It is nothing but studying all those solutions which are already there, finding out where are the gaps or where are the loopholes of this solution, and then developing your solutions or coming out to a statement that can be your project statement. So it is nothing but a work which studies existing work or algorithms or efforts that have already been carried out, coming out of their loopholes or problem areas, finding out the limitations of them or advantages of them, and then concluding and formulating a problem statement of your own. So when you convert a problem statement or conclude a problem statement, okay, I want to work on this particular topic, then ask yourself that, is it really a recent method? Are there not better methods than this? If they are, then will your solution be feasible or will be adopted by people? If you are not it is not going to used by people, then however innovative it is, if it is not going to simplify people life, they will not be using it. So ask yourself, is it really a recent method and useful to people? Is it accurate or giving better accuracy than existing solution? Is it giving better speed or memory utilization over existing methods? Do you have skills or ability or capacity to implement it? If you have a positive answer for all these questions, then firmly go for that particular project. Any project has certain objectives in mind. For example, improve speed, improve user experience, improve robustness, improve feasibility, improve say security, improve privacy, and so on. So you should have clear objective of your project work in mind. You should make a list of such objectives and find out whether which objectives to are really should be picked and should be time framed into the time frame of our academic project. Next step is to write down the technical specifications, that what will be the inputs, from where you will be getting it, in what format they will be, what are the outputs that are expected, in what format they are expected, in what way you need to present them to the user, how many user interface will be needed, and you really have to design such user interfaces on paper or into your mind or in a system. Then you really applied thinking that whether you have resources like machines, what should be the team size, what should be the surveys that should be carried out, at which locations there will be carried out, which tools you will be requiring, which interfaces or platform you will be using, which programming language you will have to use. Be very specific to it, that if you have done proper feasibility study, you will come out with a proper solutions to this problem. And you really had to identify the measurable milestones in the journey of project development. That is, by this particular time frame, your survey should be over. By this particular time frame, your objective should be cleared. By this particular time frame, your development should start, and so on. So you really need to timeline your project into your time allotted by the university. Have a proper schedule of it, that why we are working on it, why the problem, why the objectives have been finalized in this way, who will be working on what, which points, when they will be working, where they will be working, how they should be working, which tools, etc. We have discussed this, what they should be using, the environment, the infrastructure, the resources, the literature, etc. You really need to work on this and make a good schedule of the successful outcome, for successful outcome. You really need to have regular periodic meeting with your guide or mentor who is guiding you, because he's more experienced and can come out with the proper directions that you may not have even thought of, which can ease your efforts, or which can provide you good platforms to exhibit your efforts. Make a system to note whatever changes, observations, or comments are given by your guide or mentor, and work sincerely to incorporate them into your work. Timely review your work, what is going on, and revalidate on the timeline, refine the timeline if required. Timely take backup, keep a versioning system, debugging system, testing system. For testing, you really have to use fair data, real life data, so that your project is thought of a robust project. Report writing is a separate topic. Paper writing, competitions, posters, this will be part of your seminar or projects. They are there, but they require separate skills. Separate session can be arranged on how report writing is done, or how research paper writing is done, etc. We really have to listen and admit the feedbacks that are coming to us for our betterment. We really had to need a proper vision, proper mind in converting our idea to a project. Another thing is, if required, improve your technical skills, networking skills, communication skills, social meetings, so that it gives enhancement ideas for betterment of your project. So this should be done. I think I'm running out of time, but I have covered many of the areas, like from research areas to industrial projects, where you can get the project topics, then various research papers where you can get this for your project. This is only one part of it. Another thing is, you will have to write down a research paper depending on the work you will be doing, or the seminar you will be delivering. Another aspect, how you will be presenting your work in front of people, or in front of the report, or in form of report. So these require different skills. And finally, producing a finished product, tested product. Then comes the thing like finance, marketing, advertisement, or socially making it available, publicity of the products, etc. So that is another part. We can talk later on it. But I think I have made enough points clear regarding how one should work on getting the seminar or project topic, and finally how to convert it to a good experience. So Thank you very much for your patient listening. If you have any questions, we can discuss now.
Yes, students, do you have any question? Please ask. Yes, second year students, any doubt about your projects and all? Ma'am, hope they understood very well.
Right. So if you really need guidance further, I'll be available. We can interact on email also. So there are at least 2 to 3 topics in my mind, which if groups are ready, we can work on. They are related to databases, which is my research area. So if any of the students wish to work on extend work of Skyline queries, and there is one social project of financial literacy, the area I'm working in, I'm available as a mentor. So revert if required. I'm there for guidance. So thank you all for your patient listening.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving really the wonderful guidance by sharing the real-time videos like Alexa, then that bicycle, self-driving bicycle. That will really help the student to understand which kind of projects are there is needed in the market. And definitely this will help the student to select their project topic as well as seminar topic. So once again, I thank you so much, ma'am, on behalf of computer department and on behalf of college also for giving a valuable guidance to our students. So thank you so much. If students having any query, they can ping me. I will share your queries or your questions with ma'am so that we will get multiple and we will get a very good answer from the ma'am also. So you can ask me, you can ping on my personal WhatsApp wall also. I will try to send all this question to ma'am so that we will get beautiful solutions of that. So thank you so much, ma'am, for.
Right. Thank you all. See you next time.